and welcome to today's episode of Health University. I'm your host, Dr. Susan Fox, and today it's just us. I wanted to have a conversation about something that is front and center in the conversations of fertility these days, and that is the current administration's decision to renege on its campaign promise to provide IVF support to all Americans, and instead has decided to only support what is called restorative reproductive medicine. What is restorative reproductive medicine? It's healthcare. It is addressing the root cause that might be behind someone's diagnosis. This is done anyway. This has been done in concert, arms linked with the natural medicine community and the conventional medicine community, while an individual or couple may be undergoing egg freezing or IVF. This decision simply makes it impossible for certain members of our society to realize their dream of family. They are same-sex couples, single parents by choice, or in some cases, it's someone who has been given a serious diagnosis that may require very quick embryo preservation or egg preservation so that they can get the treatment they need. It also pits us against each other, which is really kind of what gets me a little bit upset, in that for more than 20 years, I have enjoyed a shared responsibility of improving the whole health and the reproductive health of my patients and the IVF docs with whom I share these patients. It is not an either or, it is a both and. And when we think about it, as we can improve someone's whole health, we're improving tissues throughout the body, all the way down to the levels of the ovaries and the follicles growing within and the eggs growing within those follicles. We know, for instance, that there is microplastics now found in follicular fluid. We know that there are inflammatory markers found in follicular fluid and seminal fluid for that matter. We know that for a pregnant person, that toxins can be up to 40% greater in placental tissue than in the mother's circulating blood. So why wouldn't we do everything that we can preventatively and concurrently with an IVF cycle? Because you see, if you were to pick up the phone today to dial an IVF center saying, okay, I need some help, well, you've got your appointment, you've got your your workup, you've got blood work, you may have some diagnostic testing and treatment before an egg retrieval. You've got your stim cycle, you've got your egg retrieval, you've got your frozen embryos, and then you've got oftentimes genetic testing. That takes time. During that time, we can be making significant changes to reduce that toxic burden and to improve your outcomes. So, for example, we know that women ages 35 plus have what is presumed to be diminished ovarian reserve. We know that their IVF outcomes can be around 30 to 35%. Thank you for listening to this episode of Health University. We always strive to find ways to improve our support of you. Please connect with us for a fertility assessment call at the link below, healthuniversity.co, note not .com, /your-fertile-health-call. We'd love to learn a bit about you and share our resources. Now, let's resume our conversation in today's episode. We also know that protocols such as transcutaneous electrical acupoint stimulation, we call it TEAS, can improve those outcomes of live birth rate by 42%. That's pretty significant. So why wouldn't you want to do both? And why would you want to jump ahead into an IVF cycle knowing that you could make these changes for the health of your follicles, eggs, sperm, embryos, and baby, most importantly? Because these babies are going to grow up either healthy or not. The IVF docs are brilliant, and what they can do is stim follicles exactly in the health they are, retrieve eggs from those follicles exactly in the health they are, make embryos from those eggs and sperm exactly in the health they are, and then transfer those embryos to grow a baby exactly in the health that you are and it is. You can make those changes. You can improve the quality of your health so that you can improve the environment of your growing embryo and fetus. That baby will become a child, an adult, a leader, and be able to make healthful decisions on behalf of him or herself and the community and the world at large. So here's my point. This is not an either or. This is a both and. Last year, I was able to bring together 45 experts in the field of fertility, including IVF doctors, reproductive urologists, psychologists, doctors of acupuncture and Chinese medicine, oh goodness, nutritionists. It goes, the list goes on. And we really were able to demonstrate that we are arms linked in our endeavors to help you have the best outcomes. There's nobody who wants to push you into something that is not appropriate for you at this time. We all want the best outcomes for you. So please consider doing both. If you need to have an IVF or an advanced reproductive therapy treatment soon, by all means do it. And get your restorative reproductive medicine, ideally through the HealthYuniversity's Preconception Perfected plan that includes these protocols of T's that I had mentioned before, as well as nutrition, as well as mind-body exercises, because we know that this is a very stressful endeavor and we want to reduce stress, as well as Qigong exercises through the phases of your menstrual cycle that really help that mind-body connection and help circulation. The links below will direct you to a fertility assessment call because this course is not for everyone. It's for most, to be truthful, but there are a certain select people who maybe cannot use the transcutaneous electrical acupoint stimulation, and we want to make sure that you are able to use that safely and comfortably and healthfully before we enroll you in a program. But do consider trying this on because we now have but a few months left in 2026. If you are hoping to get pregnant in 2026 or early 2027, let's act now to improve your whole health and your fertile health so that you can have the best outcomes, whether it be trying to conceive naturally, undergoing egg freezing, or undergoing an IVF treatment. It's really your call. It should be your decision. There's a whole argument out there about, well, if the divine, when intended for same-sex couples or for single parents by choice to have children, then we should be able to do that on our own. Well, I purport that the divine, whatever name you call it, is allowing us to have these medical advances so that we can do this. I don't think that this is separate from God, the divine, whatever, universal intelligence, whatever name you want to give it. I think that this is all available to us because it's supposed to be. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you on a fertility assessment call and get you enrolled in the Preconception Perfected plan at HealthYuniversity so that you too can have the best outcomes. Hey, thanks for joining us today here at HealthYuniversity. If you want more episodes like this at HealthYuniversity, you can find them wherever you get your podcasts. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you never miss an episode. If you have any thoughts or questions, please drop a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you at our next episode of HealthYuniversity. But for now, class dismissed.